Morning guys, thanks for tuning in to the channel on a sunny Monday morning here in Carronshore. It's just a quick video to talk about the 90s where my brother Barry and Paul trained in Carronshore Community Centre at Taekwondo. As I say, way back then it was well known in here. It was a guy called David Bailey who travelled the world doing Taekwondo, opened a Taekwondo sports group within Carronshore Community Centre, and my brother Barry and Paul went on to take place in the sport itself within this place. This is where Barry and Paul made their name within the Taekwondo, with my brother Barry winning the Scottish champion and the Central champion at Taekwondo, and Paul reaching the semi-finals. So as I say, people, this is just a wee bit knowledge that I do know a bit about the sport. We've been in it for a while now. As I say, you know what I mean, they done their thing and I done my thing. I was more a football player. I played with Warrenbrig Youth Boys Club and went on to other clubs basically. Then I tried my hands at boxing and came in boxing club. That was a way back, say 1995, 96, you know what I mean? But I've always continued to kind of participate within the sport, because I find what martial arts, boxing and stuff like that, it's a disciplined sport, you know what I mean? It's no a sport to be messed with, you know what I mean? You've got to do proper training, stuff like that. But I don't do anything like that now, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm back training, for the simple fact is for my own health and well-being, to be honest with you. With heart failure last year, it was kind of a bit wonky, you know what I mean? Touch and go basically, you know what I mean? But as I say, I just made this wee short video just to let you know and show you the place where it all started in the 90s, with how we got into the sport and where it all begun. It all begun in Carronshore Community Centre with David Bailey at Central Taekwondo. We travelled through like Manchester, Kendal, Cumbernauld, Grangemouth, Carronshore, as I say, all over, to participate in events and stuff like that. And as I say, my brother Barry, he was only about 14, 15 at the time. We went down to, I'm sure it was Kendal, and as I say, he fought a guy who used to train the Olympic women Taekwondo. He was our coach, and my big brother Barry, he actually bet the boy, because my brother Barry was, I think it was green belt, yellow tags or something the other way, but I can't really remember. So I say I wasn't really into the sport myself. My dad tried to get me into it, but I wasn't for having it. I wanted to do other things, and well, maybe if I spoke to him about it and listened to his advice, I probably wouldn't have spent all the years in prison, but that's just a part of life and that's the way you go on. But anyway, the whole nature of the video is about where it all begun. And I'll say, yeah, throughout the years, you know what I mean, we've always stood kind of fit, going to the gym and doing our own thing. But in the 90s, I'll get back into it now. I can finally start getting on with the channel and talking about separate events, you know what I mean, like 1997, 1995 onwards, all the way up, you know what I mean. We'll start talking about like how it was putting Kia, and then I'm sitting there talking about it. And as I say, we'll start talking about what went on, and stuff like that, you know what I mean. Let's get this channel pumping now. As I say, last year heart failure, stuff like that, but this year it's all positive. And the last few weeks, sorry I've not been doing the lives, but the last few weeks have been hectic. I've been all over the place, as you can see, but a more positive attitude in front of my mind now, to start getting the story out. But I'm going to leave you a wee picture of this van, because the reason I'm doing that is for, see all this carry on YouTube, all the beef and all the bullshit. That's what I think it, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, it's a lot of crap, and a lot of crap. YouTube, beefs, wars, whatever. all it is clickbait for views, numbers, the lot. It's not about helping people, you know what I mean? It's not about helping mental health, addiction, what they claim it to be. It's to line their own pockets, people. And the quicker you realise that, the better. Because you've got all these channels that monetise as channels, and all of these keep fucking misery and stress. And that's the first time I've sworn this video, and I'm actually gutted. But it boils my blood, because as I say, you've got people, you know what I mean, that actually enjoy the sport and want to participate in the sport and get their message out there and stuff like that. But then you've just got certain individuals within the YouTube world that just like to rip the, as it says on the side of that van, out it. And you know what I mean? It's just misery and stress. Grow up, man, you know what I mean? Grow up, get a life, you know what I mean? If you kind of think anything better to do with your life than sit there and tag people, and clickbait people, out of that plane look, sunny morning, down in carronshore look, that'll be me in December, back to Spain to help people, and that's what it's all about, reality, you know what I mean? No winter wonderland, you know what I mean? It's all about reality, folk, you know what I mean? If you're going to date, just don't, you know what I mean? Sit and use fucking people's names, clickbait people's names and stuff like that. Unfortunately, a couple of podcasts have been kind of put back and out, but you've got to understand, these people have got channels themselves. These people are busy men and busy people, and you know what I'm talking about. They've got bigger things to do, you know what I mean? And I respect that as a YouTuber, but at the end of the day, it doesn't mean to say that they're not going to, you know what I mean, come on the channel, which they are coming on the channel, but you've got to understand, you know what I mean, things happen and people relapse and then they go down the wrong way. Then you've got to build it all back up now. But this is the River Carron. You know what I mean? But as I say, you just don't let people put you down, man. You know what I mean? You always get your haters in life, you know what I mean? It's just part and parcel of the YouTube. You know what I mean? People like to call you liars, people like to call you this, people like to call you that, but see, at the end of the day, as long as you know yourself, you know what I mean, then you shouldn't worry about anybody else, you know what I mean? But as I, you know what I mean? As I say, I'm going back to going training, and the way I'm doing that is for my own health. I'm 42 now, and it's time to get a grip, you know what I mean? Go and adventure the world, you know what I mean? Help people in need, you know what I mean? No help people pay for petrol or buy me a coffee, you know what I mean? For talking shite and crap, when you've got people with real life stories, heartache, misery, you know what I mean? Stress, you know what I mean? Been through a bit of life, you know what I mean? And I mean, like, way back to the 70s, 80s, you know what I mean? It just makes me laugh when people go, oh, see back in the day, right, when, 2000, fuck off, and come on man, hey, back in the day in 2000, you know what I mean? You've got people been in the system for fucking the 70s, 60s, maybe even 90s, and these people have got the cheek to well, kind of dictate that, no, you never done this, you never done that. How do you know what I've done? You know what I mean? These are only 20-year-old, you know what I mean? I'm 42, big age gap, and I'm still walking about doing what I'm doing, but that's because I changed the narrative, and I changed the narrative and started doing positive things in my life, you know what I mean? And I will be coming back on doing lives and speaking to my people. Good simple fact is, it's good, it gets it out there, you know what I mean? Look at the views, man, you know what I mean? Crazy. And people want to sit in rooms, wee box rooms or whatever they want to sit in and talk shite and misery. It's a headache itself, man, you know what I mean? They're actually giving themselves a fucking headache, and sad, man. But as I say, folks, I made this wee video on just to kind of show you where the kind of the two magpies live, where it all started, like, in the kind of sporting world for like me and my two brothers. The Carronshore Community Centre and K1 boxing gym, where I will be going and showing you. So anyway, people, big shout out to Benny Blanco, my pal, Poso, and to the rest of the troops. Have a good day and stay well on a Monday morning, and there's your man away to do a proper job, you know what I mean? That's what you want him doing. Alright, my man, give him a wee wave, makes the guy fucking happy. I mean, he's cleaning your mess. Your man fixed the bathroom, you know what I mean? And a boy sitting on the shite, you know what I'm talking about? Then you've got other people on YouTube talking shite. Get a life, man. Anyway, I'll catch you on a bit, eh? Want some cookies? Bye.